Praise the Lord, says Psalm 112.
Praise ye the Lord.
Yes.
Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord,
Blessed is the man that fears the Lord,
that delighteth greatly in his
that
commandments.
delights greatly in God, in the righteousness of God.
His seed shall be mighty upon earth.
His seed shall be mighty in the land of the living. His children will be mighty. Yes.
The generation of the upright shall be blessed.
The generation of those who are upright before the Lord, their generations will remain blessed.
Amen. Wealth and riches shall be in his house.
Wealth and riches will never depart from their homes.
Amen. And his righteousness endureth forever.
Yes.
Unto the upright there ariseth light in the darkness.
Unto the righteous there will always be light coming out of darkness.
He is gracious.
He's been gracious.
And full of compassion.
Full of compassion.
And righteous.
And righteous.
A good man showeth favor.
Yes.
And lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he shall not be moved forever.
This family shall not be moved forever.
Amen. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance.
The righteous will be in everlasting remembrance.
Amen.
You can accumulate wealth. Your names may re-echo with reverberating sound on the corridors of life. We don't want to mention names, but at the departure of those people, because their names are only written on the sand, the wave will blow them off. And you don't even understand, you don't even want to believe that they have ever passed through the corridor of life. But those who are righteous, the impartation on lives will continue to testify for them. I will always bring them into remembrance. Yes.
He shall not be afraid of evil tidings.
Yes.
His heart is fixed.
Yes.
Trusting in the Lord.
Yes.
His heart is established.
Yes.
He shall not be afraid.
We thank the Lord. At the heart of the Lord is always hungry for Judah. The heart of the Lord will be hungry for your peace.
Amen.
For your joy.
Amen.
As ever thirsty for Ephraim, the heart of God will be thirsty for your glory.
Amen.
You will see your children's children's children.
Amen.
But till the Lord comes early, we shall depart with him.
Amen.
That amen is too small.
Amen.
The first lesson read to us today is very pregnant. I want to welcome you into the sanctuary of God. Whatever problems you brought to this sanctuary today, if you are with the Lord spiritually, if you bring your word, your mind to the Lord today, those problems will not go back with you. The Lord will fill your treasure with heavenly joy, peace, and glory.
Amen.
Only those who are already full of themselves will go out empty. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The book of 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 1, 2, 3, 4 says, Samuel 22 verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And David spake unto the Lord.
And David spake unto the Lord.
The words of the song.
Yes.
In the day that the Lord had delivered him.
In the day that the Lord has delivered him
out of the hand of all his enemies.
She will have celebrated her 70. She should have celebrated her 70 some 3 years ago. She postponed and postponed and postponed until this day. All the barriers will be seen no more.
Yes.
Yes.
In the day that the Lord had delivered him
In the day that the Lord has given him total victory.
out of the hand of all his enemies,
Yes.
and out of the hand of Saul.
Yes.
And he said,
And he said,
the Lord is my rock
the Lord is my rock
and my fortress
and my fortress
and my deliverer,
and my deliverer.
the God of my rock.
The Lord of my rock.
In him will I trust.
In him I will continue to trust.
He is my shield
He is my shield,
and the horn of my
the
salvation,
horn of my salvation,
my high tower
my high tower,
and my refuge,
my refuge,
my Savior.
my Savior,
Thou savest me from violence.
who saved his daughter from violence, from the teeth of witches and wizards, from the evil sorcerers, from fraternities of wickedness. It is God
Amen.
that has done it. Yes.
I will call on the Lord,
I will call upon the Lord.
who is worthy to be praised.
We continue to move up and down among witches and wizards, even in houses of worship. Even in houses of worship. That in the house of worship, in most houses of worship, is not a guarantee that you don't have pythons, wolves, dreadful vipers around us. A number of Christians are already initiated. They have corrupted their faith and they are no longer of God. They have been circumcised by Satan. It's not strange. Even in the days of old, Satan was normally having his seat in the houses of God. Can you just pause there and go to Luke chapter 4, verse 31, 32, 33. Luke 4, 31, 32, 33.
And came down to Capernaum,
And Christ came down to
the
Capernaum.
city of Galilee,
Yes.
and taught them on the Sabbath days.
And he taught them in the sanctuary on the Sabbath day.
And they were astonished at his doctrine,
Yes.
for his word was with power.
With power and authority.
And in the synagogue there was a man,
There was a man.
which had a spirit of an unclean devil,
He was a deacon. Yes.
and cried out with a loud voice,
He cried out with a loud voice,
saying,
saying,
Let us alone.
don't upset us here. This is our place. Leave us alone. There were many. You discover that a number of deliverance done by Christ were in the synagogue. Leave us alone. Don't upset us. We are settled here. They also had the Torah in their hands. Yes.
What have we to do with thee,
Why are you coming in there?
thou Jesus of Nazareth?
Because even the priests, sometimes most of the priests and pastors were also part of them. Yes.
Art thou come to destroy us?
Have you come to destroy us?
I know thee who thou art,
I know thee, because Satan knows Christ. That you are quoting the Bible from Genesis to Revelation is absolutely nothing. It doesn't mean you are a child of God. And Satan knows the Bible more than even the number of pastors and priests, even more than the number of angels. What have you to do with us here? Yes.
I know thee who thou art,
We know thee who thou art.
the Holy One of God.
The Holy One of God.
And Jesus rebuked him, saying,
And Jesus rebuked him, saying,
Hold thy peace,
hold thy
and
peace,
come out of him.
and come out of him.
And when the devil had thrown him in the midst,
Yes,
he came out of
he
him,
came out and went away.
and hurt him not.
He went out looking for some other people who are not having the Holy Spirit within them. He will then go in there because he cannot be moving up and down. He will go in there and take his residence, create a sitting room, create a bedroom, create a kitchen, create a bathroom. They are all over, and it's far more imminent now in the number of houses of worship. The Lord will deliver us. Amen. If churches are no longer to be trusted and counted as the agent of salvation for Christ, where will human beings now look for salvation? You're talking of the rock of Israel in 22.
I will call on the Lord,
I will call on the Lord,
who is worthy to be praised.
who is worthy to be praised.
So shall I be saved from mine enemies.
The Lord will save you from all your enemies. Yes.
When the waves of death compassed me,
When the wave of death compassed,
the floods of ungodly men made me afraid.
yes,
The sorrows of hell compassed me about.
yes.
The snares of death prevented me.
This is Mama Olayinka speaking to you all. Yes.
In my distress,
In my distress,
I called upon the
I
Lord
called upon the Lord
and cried to my
and
God,
cried to my God,
and he did hear my
and he
voice
heard my voice
out of his temple,
out of his temple.
and my cry did enter into his ears.
Yes.
Then the earth shook
The earth shook
and trembled.
and trembled.
The foundations of
The
heaven moved
foundation of the earth moved
and shook
and shook.
because he was wroth.
Yes.
There went up a smoke out of his nostrils.
If you are friendly to God, if you are not diluting the name of the Lord Jesus Christ with whatever little thing, the Lord will move in your favor. It's not saying there will be no temptation. It's not saying you will not be tried. It's not saying that you will not see fire. But he's saying that fire will never have any effect on you. Isaiah 33:13 says, who can move in a burning, consuming fire? Fire of witches, of wizards. Yes,
What have I done? Hear ye that are far off.
yes,
What have I done, and ye that are near?
yes.
Acknowledge my might.
Acknowledge the might of God.
The sinners in Zion are afraid.
The sinners in Zion are afraid.
Fearfulness hath surprised the hypocrites.
The hypocrites will live their lives in fear. Those who are serving God, hypocrites. They are just religious. And you know that religions are now completely adulterated. We are not living in a world that has been ravaged by economic disequilibrium, tribal hatred, financial bankruptcy, disaffection everywhere. So when you are living in this age and you are an hypocrite, you're just serving God for convenience, you're just serving God and you're still having fetish things, you still have serving God and you still having marks, circumcision of Satan all around you. You serve in this God and still taking some sort of concussion. You serve in this God and still taking anointment oil prepared. Some sorts of darkness. It's a fear. We continue to move about in fear. Yes.
Who among us shall dwell with the devouring
Who
fire?
among us will dwell in devouring fire?
Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings?
Who can dwell in everlasting burning?
He that walketh righteously.
Those who are walking righteously, the fire will have no effect on you.
And speaketh uprightly.
Trust this God. Those who walk uprightly, those who trust, those who walk uprightly and believe absolutely in God. Yes.
And speaketh uprightly.
Those who speak uprightly, there's no compromise.
He that despiseth the gain of oppression.
Those who despise the gain of oppression, you are not looking for cheap gains.
That shaketh his hands
You
from
don't want to
holding
exploit people. When you say you exploit people, you say you are smart. You are smart, you are stealing, you are smart. You are taking bribe, you are smart. You are doing money laundering, you are smart. You are carrying drugs, you are smart. You don't know that the blessing within your package destination has been ravaged and destroyed. There's nothing better than walking right. If you don't walk right, you destroy yourself, you destroy your generation. Yes.
He that shaketh his hands from holding a bride.
Those who don't hold brides, look back, members who are from Africa, look back on those names that made a big noise yesterday. those names that were all over the place. And this is the child of this day. Where are they today? Their names have gone into oblivion, into utter darkness. If you ask this new generation, who is this? They think you are even having some sort of mental melancholy. Because they've never had the names before. The Lord has blown up their names. Yes.
He that stoppeth his ears from hearing of blood.
Those who don't live their lives in gossiping. Yes.
And shutteth his eyes from seeing evil.
Yes.
He shall dwell on high.
They will dwell on high.
Amen.
The munition of the rock. Yes.
His place of defense shall be munitions of rocks.
Of rock will be their defense. Nothing, no spear will penetrate you.
Amen.
Let them come to you in millions. You will walk over them.
Amen.
I'm not talking of you having in your head some Isaiah 54. They said those who fashion weapons against us, the will not prosper. It will prosper unless you have God. It will prosper. Yes.
He shall dwell on high.
He will dwell on high.
His place of defense shall be munitions of rocks.
Yes.
Bread shall be given him.
Bread shall be given him.
His water shall be sure.
His water shall be sure.
And I shall see the king in his beauty.
He will see the King of all kings in his beauty.
They shall behold the land that is.
You will behold the land. The Lord will show you even when you are still in this world. The house you will live in there. The Lord will show to you even your means of transportation from this world into the world after. The Lord will show to you your glory over there. Before you leave this world, you are already rejoicing. Amen. Those who are living uprightly, those who speak the truth, those who create time to worship their God, those who don't add anything fetish, those who have clear conscience, they live their lives in love. You cannot offend them. Oh, we are not going to settle this thing until you get to heaven. Who tells you there's a crisis resolution in heaven? You will see that person going to heaven, and you see you yourself, not you, not me.
Amen.
Those who are not willing to forgive, those who are living their lives in hatred and bitterness, they will go to hell. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I thank the Lord for the life of our mom. As Timothy 5 says, let's give double, triple honor to our elders who have served well. And don't let us bring any accusation against the elders. Because they have passed through tunnel of experience. Ecclesiastes said there's nothing new under heaven. What we are seeing now had been before. So when you are saying you belong to the old school, when we talk and say you belong to the old school, because of what has been packaged for you, lie and deception. God bless you, Mom. The Lord will continue to carry you on His shoulder.
Amen.
The Lord is giving you a special assignment now. Leviticus 8:24 says, the Levites.
And he brought Aaron's sons,
Yes.
and Moses put of the blood upon the tip of their right ear,
Yes.
and upon the thumbs of their right hands,
Yes.
and upon the great toes of their right feet.
Yes.
And Moses sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about.
I'm sorry, number 8, 24.
This is it that belongeth unto the Levites.
Yes.
From 20 and 5 years old
Yes.
and upward, they
Yes.
shall go into wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
From 25, they will be in apprenticeship, learning how to light the candle, how to sanctify the house of the Lord. They don't become fully mature to do the work of priest until they are 30. Yes.
And from the age of 50 years,
Yes.
they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof,
Hallelujah.
and shall serve no more.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
They should stop serving when they are 50 years old. And Leviticus 25, it says, at 50, blow the trumpet and declare the year of the Jubilee. That is, at 50, the Lord wants you to retire. And it's not giving you a completely new assignment. And I want you to look back. We now want to implement the law. If anyone has done anything wrong, and this is what the law says, that he should be expelled, let's fire him. If anybody has stolen, he has no right to do it. Let's report him to the police. Let's send him to jail. If anybody has fault, let's suspend that person. We are operating as officers of the law. We are righteous. And people say that person is very righteous. It's a no-nonsense person. But when you are 50, the Lord wants you to do it separate, differently. It says in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16. Ecclesiastes 7, 16 says,
Be not righteous over much,
do not be over righteous.
neither make thyself over wise.
Do not be over righteous when you get to this level. Do not be over wise when you get to this level.
Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Why will you destroy yourself when you have gotten to this age? You don't want to be over righteous. You don't want to be over wise. No, we have to call it this way. We have to call it this way. You have now become a mother, a father. You have gone through that tunnel. You've disciplined people. It says in James 2:13. It now wants you to live your life
For
because
you shall have judgment without mercy.
yes,
For you shall have judgment without mercy,
yes.
that hath showed no mercy.
Whosoever judged without showing mercy will also be judged without any mercy.
And mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Mercy. Mercy glorifies over justice. 2 Samuel 22 verse 26-27. The Lord now wants you
With
as
the
an
merciful,
elder. Elders will never disappear from our midst. They are the forces bringing down the temperature. When the temperature is boiling, when people are going berserk, when the elders are there, say, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. When the apostles were in Antioch, when they are in Lystra, And they were telling the people, you cannot eat this, you cannot do this, you can't do this, you can't do that. And the believers are now saying, this doctrine is too much for us. It's too harsh. We can't do this, we can't do this, we can't. And they said, okay, if you are going to lose converts, let's go back to the elders in Jerusalem. They went back to the elders, James, Peter, John. They were there. So take it easy. Young preachers, young evangelists, take it easy. Take it easy. If you go this way, you will lose all those that the Lord actually wants to save. You will send them out of the sanctuary. Just tell them, don't take anything that has been sacrificed to an idol. Don't do this, don't do this. You will destroy, they will not come to Christ. So elders are always there to pacify. Yes.
With the merciful,
thou
will show thyself merciful.
I will show myself merciful.
And with the upright man,
with those who are upright,
thou will show thyself
I will
upright.
show myself upright.
With the pure,
those who are pure,
thou wilt show thyself pure.
I will not tell them one when I intend to tell them two. But for those,
and with the forward,
those who don't care,
thou wilt show thyself unsavory.
I will tell them I am ruthless. Those who are saying, who is that God? Those who are in confrontation with God. You know what the Lord wants. You know the do's and don'ts of God. And you don't care. He said, I will show you that I'm a ruthless God. So at this level, the Lord wants you to now come and reconcile. And reconcile. As you are reconciling, as you now bring mercy as your breastplate, everything you've done wrongly, the Lord will then cancel them with His mercy.
Amen.
When you get to that age, you now want to start redeeming what you have done wrong. Redeeming. Because nothing is gone without the notice of God. Everything you've been doing is I've been setting them one after the other. One after the other. I did not talk for 30 years, for 40 years. That's what it says in Psalm 15, 50, 16, 17. But I'm setting them. I'm setting them. I'm setting them. At the appropriate time, I will now start to repay you. One after the other. One after the other. One after the other. But when you show mercy, most of these sins will be cancelled. Because mercy glorifies over judgment. It says, mercy is what I want, not sacrifice. Hosea 6:6. Mercy is what I want. It says in 1 Peter 4:16. Charity covers a multitude of sins. Be merciful. This is the work that Lord you should now start to do when you become an elder. So when the young ones are jumping up and down and throwing, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Your job now is to reconcile. To reconcile. To be a repairer of the broken bridge. To make sure the desolation is now inhabited. To make sure where there is hatred, love is now restored. Justice now is no more using the scale of justice, but the scale of mercy. It's very crucial. It's very important. The Lord says, 2 Corinthians, I'm going to round up because we need to dance and dance and dance today. Yes. 2 Corinthians 4, 16, 17, 18.
For which cause we faint not?
Yes.
For which cause we faint not?
Yes.
But though our outward man perish,
Though the outward man perishes, though this body is now getting weak, though this tabernacle is not getting weary, tired, finding it difficult to now run, to now jump, it's now let's bring in more chairs, please. God bless you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's like this tabernacle is not getting weak and tired, perishing. Yes.
yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
The inward man is renewed day by day. You are now becoming even far more sophisticated in your spirituality. You are now becoming stronger in your understanding of the ways of the Lord. You are now getting mightier in the spirit of God. Though the body is falling apart, but the one that is actually a substance within you is getting stronger. Yes.
For our light affliction,
The light affliction you may be going through,
which is but for a moment,
is for a moment.
worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
When we walking through some afflictions, some problems, in any form or shape, the Lord is using it for a greater glory already prepared for us in heaven. He wants to see whether you will deny God. There's a number of people. They don't even have time for church again because there are 1001 prayer lines. When they are cooking, they have telephone. Amen. When they are watching the television, they have telephone. As soon prayer line finishes, they are taking another one. As one finishes, they are going to another one. As you think God is a careless God? Whom are you praying to? See, Satan already injected a number of virus into the system to remove substance from us and release fake onto us. You watching television, you are on prayer line. You cooking, you are on prayer line. Even witches now are praying. It is not a loving issue. It's what I've seen. You're just connecting. You connecting. They said, listen to this pastor. How? Seek the Lord diligently. Break your fallow ground and stop sowing among the thorns and briars. You are sowing among thorns. Serve God. Those who are serving God will serve God in spirit. A guy, they gave him a baby to somebody to nurse, to take care of. The baby was crying. He said, shut up. She was on the prayer line. The baby was weeping and rolling. She was on prayer line. Yes, you are still reading to me.
While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
Whatever you are going through, don't consider it. Whatever is in this world, everything wrapped under the call of civilization. Civilization. And when our children are buying into it, we say, the American children. Completely corrupted value. Yes.
For the things which are seen are temporal.
Whatever you're going through, whatever you can see in this world, they are temporary.
But the things which are not seen are eternal.
The things that are not seen are the ones that are eternal. This is what you should fight for. Your focus should be on things that are eternal. You've received substance. And that is the word of the Bible. You don't need to go from pillar to pole, from pole to iron. When somebody is sick, they will say he should go to the pastor. And the pastor will now prescribe. He will give everything and the person will die. And they will say witches. Because both that individual and the pastor are intelligent, they are stupid. Are very stupid. Because the first miracle comes from the doctors that the Lord has given that knowledge to. Hallelujah! Hallelujah. I want you to take advantage of this occasion to reassess your life. Because the end has actually come. Last week I could see fire burning from every sector. Rolling fire, and people running helter-skelter. Everywhere fire, rolling fire. So what is this? What is this, God? The end already is at your gate. If the Lord is calling for you today, will you make it to heaven? If you don't make it to heaven, you cannot miss hell. There's no middle way. Create time to serve God. Create time to bless God. We are rejoicing with our mother today because she has given everything to God. In her weakness, even when she is sick, you will see her forcing herself to the sanctuary. She wouldn't have any time for a Jebu society meeting. Hallelujah. I'm the one holding the microphone. But she must come to the church. Come rain, come shine. She has no excuse not coming to the church. The Lord will not have any excuse saving you and saving your offspring. Like it says to the church in Philadelphia, Revelation 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can somebody quickly read?
And to the angel of the church in
And to the angel of the church in Philadelphia.
This thing said he that is holy.
This thing says he that is holy.
He that is true.
He that is true.
He that the key of David.
He that holds the key of David.
He that opens and no man shuts.
He opens, no one shuts.
And shuts and no man
He
opens.
shuts, no one opens.
I know thy works.
I know your work.
Behold,
Behold,
I have set before thee an open door.
I've set before thee an open door. Nobody be able to close
And
it.
no man can shut it.
Nobody can shut
For
it.
thou hast a little strength,
I know you have a little strength,
and hast kept my word,
that you have kept my word.
and hast not denied my name.
You have not denied the name of God.
Behold,
Behold,
I will make
when you
them-
see you, hold on. You see me when they get old. You see all these rascals who are taking witchcrafts, tormenting them. You must join. You must join. You must join. When you see our elders and they stand firm, even in their gray age, let's bless the Lord for them.
Amen.
They are strong spiritually. They are strong physically. Because the entire world is already torn apart. I don't care if you carry 3 Bibles, one here, and one on your head. It has nothing to do. The Lord knows you. And you know yourself. But very soon, the wheat will be separated from the chaff. Yes, continue.
behold,
Behold,
I will make them of the synagogue of Satan,
those who are of the synagogue of Satan,
which say they are Jews and are not,
those who are saying they are Christians and they are no Christians. There is no good Christian or bad Christian. You are either a Christian or you are no Christian. Don't parade yourself as a born again Christian when you are still fornicating, when you are still in fetish practices. And you go to a number of churches when they say that you slaughter ram. Is that part of the practice of Christ? And they ask you to put something on your tongue. Is that part of? Are you taught that way by Christ? They are still calling them in Nigeria. Can you please? I've been having bad dream. I've been having bad. Galatia. Are you saying there are no more prophets in Israel? Because I've done that, we die. Yes.
But do lie.
They lie.
Behold,
they don't belong to. They are not part of. Yes, they are not part of us. Yes.
I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
They will worship. They will lick the dust of your feet.
Amen.
And to know that I have loved thee.
To know that I have loved you.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
You have kept the words of the patience of God. Believe God. Trust God. In your patience, you will inherit your salvation.
Amen.
In your patience, whatever you want will be delivered to you. Amen. If you cannot wait for God, you cannot see the glory of God. The book of Olorunnisola says, if the Lord decides to repay you, to repay your sin, immediately you commit that sin, he said you no longer be alive to ask for blessing. So when the Lord says it's coming, in 32:17 Isaiah said, in your confidence, in your patience, your righteousness, you will get whatever you want.
Amen.
And if you start running from pillar to post, I'm going to finish up.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
I will keep you from the hour of. The Lord will keep us from the hour of temptation. It's coming, oh.
Which shall come upon all the world.
It will come upon all the world. Haven't you seen it? Haven't you seen it? When somebody is killed, shot, and then some people run to there. When they are talking to the parents, they say, the first responder is the hero. Everything they celebrating there is hero. Instead of celebrating Christ, we celebrate hero. There are white beasts all over the streets. God released them. You cannot see them physically. Terrible pythons, foxes, all over. Only those who have the mark of Christ will escape them all. Finish up.
Behold, I come quickly.
I come quickly.
Hold that fast which thou hast.
That which you have, hold it fast. Don't let any deceiver deceive you. There are so many houses of worship. There are places of convenience, not of sound doctrine. Not of sound doctrine. That solid thing you hold it firmly. Don't let anybody possess you of your possession. And there can't be any greater possession than Christ. Yes.
That no man take thy crown.
Don't let anybody take your crown from you. The Lord will bless you.
Amen.
Please, Mom, in closing, the work now is to show mercy, is to bring down temptation, is to reconcile. If the young ones are jumping up and down, yours is to look at them. You are no longer part of the youth. Though some people will say at 70 life starts. Life is not starting at 70. So 70 is not middle age. Hallelujah! The Lord will use us mightily for His glory. You will never lament. The second point, please forgive anybody crossing your path. You cannot afford to hide or hibernate anybody in your mind. No matter the level of the crime of that individual, leave him to God. Forgive, forget, and move on. Too many people are languishing in fire, in pit. They serve God, but they don't have forgiving spirit. They serve God, and they will have wished they are given another chance, but there's no opportunity again. Once you close your eyes, you are done with this world. The Lord speaks only once. I add it twice, says David. The second time you hear it is when you get to the throne of judgment. Haven't I said it to you? He will speak only once. But if you want your own justification, if you want to justify what is in you, you can go over there, go all over the place. And anything that contradicts what is in here is fake and lie. Please forgive anybody, no matter the level of that sin. It says, whosoever fails to forgive will never be forgiven in this world and in the world to come. Matthew 18:35. And God says exactly what it means, and exactly it means what it says. And this message is not for her, it's for every one of us. And the third point is, when you are getting old, when you are moving close to the to the gate of life, because whatever you are having now, whatever you are embellishing now, they are all borrowed. They are counterfeit. This body is counterfeit. This body is counterfeit. Even the voice in you is counterfeit. You only have a breath of life. A breath. It's like you're putting gas in the cylinder. When that gas finishes, you are done. They say it's expired. And that's why Christ said in 10:10 John, I have come to give you life, and to give you life in abundance. He has come to give you life. So fight for life. And he says, if you don't use this temporary thing, this borrowed thing, this corrupt thing, hopeless thing, if you don't use it well, he says 14:10, he said he will never commit to you what yours is. So mom and brethren in the Lord, do it right. At the end of the journey, Satan wants to come to you and strike your weak point. And strike your weak point. I remember one of our father who was called at the end time, this sickness will depart from you if you can do this and do this and do this. And the saint said, I'm ready to die now than doing that. And they said, if you can do it and then come back and do 40 days fasting and prayer, this is Satan. He simply wants you to go there. Once you go there, all the works you have done, all the days of your life will then be cancelled. So you must be vigilant. Like I said yesterday, Moses led the Israelites for 39 years, 11 months, 1 week, 3 weeks to get to the promised land. Through anger, he could not go to the promised land. Jehoshaphat did everything where God said, this is my beloved. But at the end time, Satan punched in. He allied with a sinner. And the Lord said, your word before me is damned, is destroyed. So be vigilant. Let us stand up and pray.